Hey, I'm Kennen Miller, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation, what it do? Welcome back to season 3 of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we're searching high and low, and we're talking to rising stars in our very own communities, individuals who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today we got a story, ladies and gentlemen, to tell y'all. We back in the DFW area. Kevin, it feels good, man. We kind of get some love from the locals, man. It ain't nothing like this when it comes to amateur athletics. And when we talk about 6A football, I don't think it's a better classification of football in the entire country. But now today we got 5'10", 180 pounds coming out of Mansfield-Lakeridge, the starting QB. Hey, I personally think this might be one of our future Mr. Texas's 31 combined touchdowns last year. Let's show some love for the 6A sensation, Kennen Miller. How you doing today, Kennen?
I'm good. Happy to be on with y'all.
Hey, man, we super happy to have you on, brother. Hey, I saw the highlights. I saw the action. I saw Lamar Jackson-ish type activity out of you, man. So we gonna tell them a good story today, man. But check this out. If you ain't never seen us before, welcome to the show. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all thing Louisiana. Mr. Yeet is in the building. I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. KT, Kev, how you feeling today, man?
B. Jones, I know normally we record our football shows on Sunday, but we got Monday Night Football as well, B. Jones, so I'm turned up. Let's tell this man's story, man, and let's go.
Kevin, it's creeping up on us. We less than 30. Kennen, are you ready for football season, man? It's less than 30 days away, man. Can y'all believe that? We are on the precipice of a whole new season, a whole new chapter of football. But listen, before we get to Kennen's amazing story, we got to pay the bills. And by paying the bills, we mean we got to grow our family. We got to grow our size. We got to grow our platform. And you can help us to do that. Very simple. 3 small clicks. Well, I guess it's around 3 small clicks. Won't cost you a penny. It's things that every single person that's watching this podcast right now can do, and that is to show us some love. So on the count of 3, we're going to get you to do these 3 small things, all right? Number 1, we need you to tap that subscribe button. Smash it with conviction. Become a part of our family. Let us know who you are in the comments. Number 2, we need you to crush that like button because, hey, likes equal likes. And if more people like it, the more this show bubble up into the algorithm. And then finally, we need you to share. Share. Send this out to as many people as you possibly can. And that one kind of speaks for itself. So, Kennen, hey, I heard the Eagles going to be tough, man, but I need you to know, are they going to hold us down? Are they going to hold us down?
We should have got y'all my freshman year. We're going to get y'all this year.
All right, here we go. On the count of 3, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, come on. Keep hitting them. Let's go. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. If you did smash that subscribe button, hey, please hit that fire emoji. Throw me a fire emoji in the chat and let me know that you're out there so we can properly introduce ourselves. But hey, without further ado, y'all done waited this long, and now it is time. It is 3rd and 7, and we got Kennen Miller at the back. Kennen, that's the kind of pressure we trying to create right now, okay? This is a pressure-packed part of the show. Now, are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Let's go.
All right. To initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
If I had to put my top 5 in order, I'm going Drake at number 1, 𝐥𝐤 at number 2, Rod Wave at number 3, Lil Wayne at 4, and at 5 is Kendrick Lamar.
He gave you a little bit of everything, KT. He gave. I heard some stuff that you like, Kevin. So what are you gonna give him?
Well, we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. But that was a really good top 5. Minus that third one you said, the Rod Wave or whatever. Yeah, but besides that, I'm all in on it. So B Jones.
Yes, sir.
Give him 10. Give him 10 for that top 5.
I'm gonna dispute that 10. I could have gave him 8. I gave him 10. That's 10 is good. Dog. Rod Wave is like the locker room anthem. Like that's not a football locker room in America that don't play Rod Wave before the game. KT, but
B Jones, you got to realize this is KT's initiation. It's not B Jones. I don't need your critique.
I don't care.
So I don't need for you to critique my critiquing of him. You know what I'm saying?
I am today. Let's go.
All right. So, who is your favorite superhero and why?
I have to say Spider-Man because he's young. He got to take on a lot. He does a lot for the city. He's just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, but he saved the world.
So are you Peter Parker or are you Miles Morales?
Big question. You got him, KT. You got him with that one.
I'm more of Miles.
Okay, good. Because Peter Parker's the one that's always getting in trouble.
Start the trouble.
Then he has to clean up everything. So yeah, Miles Morales, that's a good pick. All right, so since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I'd have to say Draft Day by Drake.
Sing it for me, man. How I go?
Draft Day, Johnny Manziel. 5 years later, how am I the man still? Draft Day. Hey,
yeah, you can stop. You can stop. That
we didn't really think you were gonna do that, but he went right with it. That's what we're talking about, man. B Jones, he's all in. Give him 2 more for that. Give him 2 more. All right. So, what is something that football has taught you that you can use when you're not on the field?
Football, I say, has taught me about leadership and how to lead people. Like it's cool to say that you're a leader, but knowing how to lead people, because everybody has to be led a different way. And I've been taught that over the years.
So, with football now, man, it's pretty much a year-round sport, and you're a dual threat. I mean, you multi-sport athlete. So how do you find time to, get your schoolwork done? Then you got to practice, and then you got to mentally prepare and go out there and play games.
Well, the coaches help out a lot with that. When the work is assigned, I just go ahead and get it done, get out the way. So then come 3 o'clock, my mind's focused on football. And then Friday nights, the school lit. I'm gonna get my work done probably that weekend. But Friday nights, my mind on the game.
So speaking of Friday nights, B Jones and I, we're gonna come to one of your games. We didn't know which one, but we're coming to one. But before that, man, we got to get something to eat. So what's that one food spot that you would recommend that we got to go to, and what's your go-to meal?
There's this place off of Broad. It's called Mod Pizza. It's a place where you just go create your own pizza. You got different crusts, different toppings, and then it's I think it's what's it called? Fire. Put it in a fire and cook it like that. And my pizza, it gotta have jalapenos on it and pineapples. And then
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Is that your? Is that? Wait a. Hold on. All right. Running back. Pineapples, jalapenos, and buffalo sauce.
Mm-hmm. I'm a spicy guy. I like spicy stuff.
Yeah, but the buffalo sauce and the pineapples, I ain't seeing that. Kevin,
good.
I'm gonna tell you right now, we go there, we're not getting the Kenan special. We're gonna get our own pizza because I can't do the pineapples on pizza. I don't need that sweet like that.
I love sweet and spicy, but I don't know. You'll be sitting up there at the Lake Ridge game with the BGs the whole game, man. Can't have
that buffalo sauce gonna run right through you. So please don't eat that before a game, or it may make you run fast. I don't know. All right, so now it's time for the You Got Next offering. We are passing our collection plates, or you know what? I just passed my hat. And all we're asking you to do is hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Give us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. And finally, B. Jones, can you point to that for me? Go to our website, yougotnext.com, to learn more about us and our YGN family members. So now allow me to turn it over to B as we learn more about our newest family member, Mr. Miller Time himself, Kennen Miller. So go ahead and take it away, B.
Hey, Kevin, this is what them youngsters do when they body somebody. I don't even know what this means. But I know this young man did that about 31 times last year, scoring touchdowns over and over and over again. But we're gonna talk about the underdog today, Kennen, because I know, and I read through your social media. I hear what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it without saying it, but I think you feel like the world's sleeping on you a little bit. Am I feeling that? Am I getting that right, man?
It's very correct. You hit that right there.
So we're gonna talk about that, but before we get to how the secret sauce, we got to talk about the beginning. We got to build the story up. All right? So let's take it back to the beginning, Kennen. When did you start playing football, and when did you fall in love with the game?
I started playing football when I was about 5 years old. I was just playing flag, and I always loved the game. I remember my first time at my Little League practice. There was a kid on the team who nobody could pull his flag ever. Nobody ever did pull his flag. And my first day on the field, I pulled his flag the first time, and everybody was just going crazy.
Who was he? 'Cause, I mean, goodness, flag football. He was a phenom. He must be a 4 or 5 star right now too.
Probably so.
Well, nah, man. But so check this out. So you come in, you're pulling flags. You clearly have this athleticism about yourself. You also got this swag and you got this moxie. But let's just be real. It take a grown man to pick the position of QB1, and then like at a 6A school to carry that. Like you the man when you walk through. So tell us, why did you become a quarterback out of all positions?
My going into middle school, I was sharing time. With another quarterback, and I didn't really like that at all. But when I got to high school, my head coach, he assured me every day, like, I like you. This is your team. You're going to play quarterback for me one day. And, I just took on quarterback. I was playing a bunch of other positions. When I got to high school, I was like, I'm going to focus on quarterback because this is what I'm good at.
Oh man, good ain't even the half of it. Because Kevin, did you know that this young man was Mr. Texas, that Dave Campbell's Player of the Week this past year? And guess what he did, KT? 544 yards with 5 touchdowns. Now, I ain't never done nothing like that myself. So I gotta ask you, Mr. Miller. And when you say something like that, you gotta put that Mr. Miller on that, Kevin, because 500 yards is extraordinary. So Kennen, tell us, what was that game like, man? Who did you dumb out on, man? What happened that night? Did you get a little extra buffalo sauce on the pizza before the game, man?
Funny story. Right before the game, I went to the eye doctor, and I got my contacts. So that was my first game wearing contacts. Everything was clear to me.
Clear. It was crystal clear. You saw mosquitoes. Coming by you. You were missing air, and they couldn't touch you, man. Yeah, so when did you realize like this night was gonna be special though?
We came out. We scored on the first play of the game, and my team had the confidence going into the game. We didn't know really what to expect from the team, but we were just like, let's go. Like, we didn't really care.
Well, I tell you what, that's an extraordinary night. 544 yards is nothing to scoff at. Man, how would you describe your game? I called you Lamar Jackson. That's because you do a threat. That was just the first one that came to my mind. But who do you consider yourself as a playing style? Like, if somebody was to look at your tape, who would you say you emulate?
I would say both Kyler Murray and Bryce Young.
I like those because that's what I wrote down right here on the piece of paper as my next talking point, except I added Tua Tagovailoa on there as well. So you consider yourself to be one of these undersized guys. You consider yourself to be somebody who's overlooked, man. Isn't it time we stop talking about 5'10" quarterbacks at this stage? We got 3 of them We got 3 of them, and let's just be real. Drew Brees was about 5'10", 5'11", too. People don't say that, but Drew Brees was a little low something. But my question to you is, man, isn't it time that we stop looking at size? I mean, do you feel like a lot of you feel like they're judging you off your size a little bit?
They really are, but I mean, you look at the league, most of the people that are coming in doing the best job are undersized. That's through all positions.
See, and I'm gonna even take the undersize off of it. I just think that they below 6 feet tall. Now, do you feel like it hinders your game in any being 6 feet, or do you have to adjust or adapt to the game at all being under 6 feet tall at the QB position?
No, sir. I've been this way my whole life. I mean, I know what I can do. I need everybody else to see it.
What about the concerns of looking over the offensive lineman or having downfield vision? Does it impair you at all?
No, sir. Well, my quarterback coach, he played at A&M Commerce, and he's my size too. And he keeps me and him always talk about it. But quarterback has always been finding the windows. Even the taller quarterbacks can have a hard time seeing over the O-line. It's all about finding the windows. The height really doesn't matter.
Well, I tell you what, anybody that can score 20 touchdowns through the air and 11 on the ground, you can be 5'1" for all I care. You're a productive member of this football team, and you're leading this football team, man. Now, did you look at the ranking? They say in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you're one of the top 6 quarterbacks in the DFW area for 6A football, man. How does it feel walking into a season knowing that you got Mansfield-Lakeridge on the map, but it's going to be some people that's going to be kind of putting an asterisk by your name when it comes to seeing Mansfield-Lakeridge play some football?
I actually didn't see that ranking. Is that for my class or for all the 6A quarterbacks?
It's just for 6A in the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
I didn't know that. That's nice to hear.
That's by Dallas-Fort Worth. That's by DFW News as well.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out for real.
You know what's crazy? So the person that's below you is Chris Jemison, and he's a top 10 quarterback in the whole state for the class of 2025. So I don't know how they work this list out, but there's some big names on that list, man.
Yeah, I've been to camps with Chris Jemison, the DeSoto quarterback, Keelon at Duncanville.
D. Bailey, yep, yeah. Keelon, yep. It's some dogs in there.
Yeah, especially in my district.
DFW area, yes. Now, do you feel any pressure carrying it into this season? Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, he's class of 25, so you got 2 years with something to prove, man. You got 2 years to go out there and put your work in. But do you feel that pressure of those big names all kind of up there? You chasing those limelights, chasing those numbers?
Yes, sir. I don't really feel no pressure going up against anybody, whether quarterback, defenses. I just play my games. I know my game gonna take me far. Whatever they do is good for them. Congratulations, but I'm focused on what I can do.
So what's the expectations of Mansfield-Lakeridge? Because me and KT, we coming to a game. What's the expectation of this ball club next year?
We just got a whole new coaching staff. We got a DC coming from North Shore. You know, he came with it. Yeah, our team, we gonna come with something different this year.
Okay. What game you got circled on your calendar right now?
Mansfield High.
Is that rivalry week? Is that homecoming? Okay.
It's normally our homecoming or their homecoming, but this year I don't think it will be.
Okay, well, Kevin, it sounds like we already know what game we're going to. Well, tell us a little bit about Kennen off the field, man. You seem like a respectable young man. You polished. You definitely ready for the camera. Well, tell us a little bit about you when you're not on the football field.
Most of my time when I'm not on the football field, I'm listening to music, doing art, cutting hair. I cut hair. Do a lot of work around the house, backyard. Make sure everything's how it needs to be.
Wait, let's go back to the haircut. So you giving up tapers on the field and off the field, huh? You fading them up on the field and off the field. Do you cut your teammates out or just around?
There's a few. There's about 5 on the team I cut.
I don't know if I can be your wide receiver. You mess my haircut up, and then I got to go out there and catch balls for you, man. I don't know. Have you messed somebody's hair out before?
Maybe a few years ago. Not recent.
we might have to talk about that one on a different episode. Let's quickly jump into the recruiting process before we get out of here, man. Are you already hearing from some schools I know that you had amazing summer. You did a lot of camping this summer. TCU. I mean, you was out there in them streets wilding. You was putting up some big time numbers at these camps, man. So has the recruiting process picked up for you at all?
It's still a little bit slow. I'm getting more interest from these Texas schools, a few out of state schools. So it's coming along the way it should be. Okay. Is there anything that stands out in the school? Is it offense? Is it, education, facility, location? Have you and your family kind of thought through where you would like to continue playing? Oh, me and my dad, we've had a few talks about it. Our focus is mainly on going to a school that I'm actually going to play at. I don't want to go sit behind or have to wait. I'm gonna go in there and compete and, come in as a freshman and play.
Have you heard of the name 𝐤𝐤𝐬 Scott before?
𝐤𝐤𝐬 Scott.
I want you to Google 𝐤𝐤𝐬 Scott after this, because 𝐤𝐤𝐬 Scott was he probably a little bit shorter than you. He might be your height, but the dude put up like 7 touchdowns a game on average last year, like Division III football. It's absolute whatever the same conference as that. Kevin, what's the team that's from North Dakota? Is it North Dakota State? They come down here every year. Whatever 𝐤𝐤𝐬𝐬 Scott and them played against them in the national championship for that. I think that's Division II. And this dude is unreal. I want you to Google him after this game. Shout out to 𝐤𝐤𝐬 Scott. He's a Louisiana kid as well. So, but he's undersized and he's a phenom, man. What do you want to major in when you go to school? When you go to college?
I've always had my mindset on architecture.
I heard you say something about drawing. So you want to build landscapes? Skylines and some amazing buildings. All right, I like it, Kevin. I like that. Well, KT, it is time for me and you to do what we do. This is what we about to do. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before, Kennen?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we're going to put on the gloves a little bit, and you are now officially calling all the shots, all right? So basically, this is our version of Would You Rather. It's this or that. KT's going to make an option or make a pitch. I'll make a pitch, give you an option. Whichever one of those you select, that host will get a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And unfortunately, Kevin, he won. Kevin won the last episode, so he's the defending champion. KT, we'll let you go first.
All right. Would you rather become an All-American and a Player of the Year candidate on an up-and-coming team, or
would you rather be considered a role player on a national championship contender? Now, I'm talking about in college. Would you rather be on a role player on a national championship contender?
I'm gonna have to go with KT on that one. All-American.
I ain't mad at you. That TV show was pretty hype. I don't blame you. All right, here we go. Round number 2.
Would you rather host your own food show on YouTube, where you travel the world interviewing other high school football players, getting to know more about them while eating at their favorite place to eat in their hometowns, or
would you rather have Netflix come to Mansfield-Lakeridge, film your next 2 years of high school football in a documentary, kind of like a Last Chance U style documentary?
Yeah, you got that one. I want that Netflix series.
All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. See, you get dings when you get the right question. When you answer for KT, I don't know what you're doing. All right, here we go for round number 3. Are you a sneakerhead, Kennen? Because you're going to like round number 3 if you are.
I'm not.
Okay. It's okay. We're going to get you there today. Well, KT and I just so happen we both are sneakerheads. And what we do on Wednesday night is we do a live show. And it's not just about sports. It's about life. It's about pop culture, entertainment, fashion. I do a segment on there which I call The Drop, which I drop a new pair of sneakers every Wednesday night. So y'all come to hang out with us. If you smash the subscribe button, you'll get a notification tab, and you'll be able to come hang out and have leave some comments leave some remarks in the comment about how crazy KT is. But with that being said, before the show, Kennen, KT and I both selected a pair of sneakers that we thought would represent you in Lake Ridge, Mansfield. All right, so here we go. On the count of 3, I need you to say, hold that sneaker. And when you do so, I'm going to pull up my shoes. KT going to put up his shoes. Whichever one you select will win round number 3, and they will be crowned this episode's champion. All right? You know what to say?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker.
I whoop your head, boy. I know that I whip your head, boy.
Imagine my personality. I'm gonna have to go with KT.
Yeah. I should have known I was in trouble when he said he wasn't a sneakerhead. I should have known.
Oh, he still got good taste though, B. Joe. He still got good taste, man.
Yeah.
And still, look at there. There you go, B.
I
know a little bit about shoes.
You like threes?
I like fours.
Okay, four. All right, I had some heat for you. I should have broke my fours out. It's all good though. It's all good.
I mean, I like twos because I just went back to back, right, B. Jones? So I could just have like some Jordan twos to go with this one, right? You know you want to laugh. Go ahead, let's go.
Whatever. All right, the title of the show, Kennen, is Sports Life Talks. You got next, man. So what's on your vision board, brother? Break it down for us. What does the future hold for you, and what do we now all have to look forward to as we follow you at Kennen_Miller?
What's next for me? I'm taking the team to playoffs this year. That's the very first thing, and then after that, I'm gonna do it again my senior year, and we're gonna go even further. And after that, I plan on playing. I'm trying to go play D1 in college. I'm trying to come open people's eyes. You know, make a big difference in wherever I'm at, and then take it from there.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, we're gonna get you back. So this is what I'm gonna do, because I notice a lot of high schoolers, they don't show love to their offensive line. Tell us real quickly about your offensive line, dog. Who are your homeboys on your O line that's gonna be protecting the bag this upcoming season?
First off, I'm gonna start with Joey Glendening. He played tackle for me last year, but I think he's switching to guard this year because of some changes. Then I'm gonna shout out Theron Pitts. He tore his ACL last year, and he's back from it now. He protected me good when he came back last year. And then I have we call him Nettles. His name is Ryan Nettles, and you know he's good. He's second year on varsity. He's gonna do his thing. We got some new linemen coming up. We have Jackson. We call him Big Jackson. I play with him. He's in my class. I play with him since middle school, so I know he's gonna have my back. And then at center, I got my homeboy Brandon Wiley, call him BJ. It's his first year on varsity, but he's small like me. You know, he's gonna have challenges, but he gonna do all right.
But it sounds like that's a nasty. If somebody on that name Brandon, then already that offensive line got the advantage over everybody else. I'm just saying. Henceforth, if wasn't nobody on that name Kevin, you'd be getting sacked a lot. You got what I'm saying? All right, KT.
That's why nobody likes you. Hey, so do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I'm gonna shout out my mom and my dad. They've always been in my corner. You know, they're going, whatever dreams I want, they're going to try their hardest to make it come true. I'm going to shout out my coaches for always believing me, and then my head coach, Coach Thor, for giving me a chance on varsity freshman year, for believing in me. I'm going to shout out my teammates who always have my back. I want to shout out my friends who always supported me, who never doubted me, who always been there for me. And, yeah.
Okay, so now this is the part of the show you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm calling out my homeboy Jacoby Hayes at Mansfield High School. He plays slot, plays an all receiver, can play DB, safety. I got the chance to play with him my freshman year before he transferred. He was definitely my top target. You know,
all right, Jacoby Hayes, you are officially on the clock, sir. We're going to be reaching out to you so we can get you on the show. So you come on here and tell us your story. But Kennen Miller, you're everybody's All-American, dog. Hey, you are undersized on the stat sheet, but you are a giant when it comes to character. We appreciate you so much, man. And you are extraordinary. You are exemplary. You are elite. You deserve a yeet. Hey, Kevin, I don't know, man. Even though I lost the championship rounds, I'm still questioning, you know, how that happened. But I don't know. This felt like a good episode. It felt like the right episode. It feels like something is big about to happen over there at Mansfield-Lakeridge, and now I'm just so excited to be tuned in and a part of your journey, man. Keep doing good things, keep doing big things, and keep making plays. Sports Life Talk Nation, thank y'all for sticking around. Go to our website, SLTyougotnext.com. Click on the nomination tab, and let me tell you why, because you're sitting there, you're thinking like, man, that looked fun. I want to be on the show. I think I got potential. I think I got a story. Well, guess what? This is the platform for the underdogs, so we want to hear your story. So tap on the nominations tab. Tell us a little bit about who you are, and we're going to reach out to you and audition you for the show. In the meantime, for everybody else out there, we need y'all support. 2023 has been big. We still got over 50 shows to record before now and the end of the year, and I'm telling y'all, the guest list is popping. Y'all will not be disappointed by locking in. Tap in with us on our social media at Sports Life Talk, all one word, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, we everywhere. So we out here and we are just doing big things. So come on, show us some love. KT, man, it's your world, dog. Close us down.
We can't wait to come and watch you, excuse me, against Mansfield, right? That's the game we're going to, Mansfield High?
It sounds like it. It sounds like it, man.
So, man, whatever you need from us, just let us know and we got your back, all right?
Yes, sir. I will. Thank you.
Hey, I can't remember how I go draft day like Johnny Manziel, but now I'm still the man. I don't know. You hit it earlier.
Yeah, that was close enough.
Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better, and keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next.
What's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like